Hi everyone, good to be back here tonight and for a little bit of a tuning up session for the next 20 minutes. And behind me you see a chart, hopefully you can see it, of our chakra system. I don't think we can see the crown chakra, but here we go. So tonight I want to show you a little bit what we talk about when I mention the vertical core. So behind me we have our 7 chakras. So the base, sacral, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I won't go, oh sorry, I'm trying to steer the car backwards. There you go. You've probably seen that picture before. So I'm not really going to go into the chakra system. I just want to do an exercise tonight that helps you to feel safe inside your body. And this might sound really strange to you because you probably do feel safe inside your body. However, a lot of my clients don't feel safe inside their body and they have nowhere to retreat to when they are panicky and anxious and nervous and feeling uptight, and they constantly finding themselves pushed outside their body, and it's not very safe to be there. So that compounds that process of anxiety and depression and fearfulness. And so tonight we're going to do an exercise that's going to help you start to feel safe and secure inside your own body. So because you won't be finding it outside yourself. The lesson in life is to find it inside yourself. So when you look at those chakras, they are part of a vertical tube or your core or a noodle or what else you can call it, a channel, right? So, and I want you to start visualizing that it's kind of as thick as your neck. So, and it flows from the heavens, so from the sky down, comes down, goes right through your body and down all the way into the center of Mother Earth, I call it. So this is how we connected to the entire universe. And problems start when we've been traumatized, usually in our very early childhood or in our childhood or in our adolescent years. And our body is still somehow caught up in the nightmare of it, even if your conscious mind has moved forward. And it causes kind of kinking and constriction in that tube inside our vertical core. Especially a lot of people have a disconnect between their heart or in the diaphragm, or they definitely have a disconnect between their heart and their base chakra. So they're disconnected from the roots of the tree, and their life is not as good as it should be, right? They just go from one crisis to the next, and they're never on safe ground. So tonight is about healing that a little bit. So we have our vertical core, and when we get a little kink somewhere or constricted, we immediately don't feel as happy anymore, right? Even without you not even having any scary thoughts or anything. You could be thinking about nothing at all, going along in neutral gear, and your energy becomes kinked along the vertical core, and straight away your happiness levels go down. And in the same way, by the way, if you open your vertical core, and we're going to do an exercise with that, your happiness levels increase, your stress levels go down, your capacity to enjoy life goes up, your joy meter goes up, your skin starts to shine, people start to say how amazing you look, and it's all happening from the inside out, so your environment doesn't need to change. So hi everyone, hi Tina and Judy and everyone, good to see you here. So this is just a reminder, really we're going back to the beginning and see how it feels. So first of all, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, tune into your body and tune into your vertical core, this big tube of beautiful divine energy that flows through you. By the way, when I say divine energy, that's your own essence, okay, your soul. Just tune into yourself and become aware if there's a little constriction somewhere, or, when maybe there's a blob sticking to the inside somewhere and the energy has trouble flowing around it. So just do a check-in with yourself. Check from the top down, all the way down, down. And then check when you come back up, how's that upward flow going for you? Okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to invite you to close your eyes again and connect with your third eye, which is actually fairly well at the top of the vertical core, and it's towards the back of your head. Okay, so just close your eyes, feel your eyeballs in your head, and now take your attention further back and up a little bit. That's it. Now you've arrived at the home of your third eye. And if you go a little bit further back, you start to feel really, really restful and peaceful. And just breathe into your body and out. Now, for most people who are experiencing tension and feelings of insecurity and not feeling safe in their body, most of those people are actually okay to go into that secret chamber of the third eye inside their heads, because they're not venturing below the neck, and this is a good starting point. So just go into that room behind your eyes and slow down. Lean back into your chair a bit. Feel your bottom on the chair, feet on the floor, and be fully grounded. Now your third eye is the center of your intuition. And your intuition is like your silent navigating system that gets you out of the forest and into the light, or out of the suburbs and onto the highway to your destination where your soul wants you to go. So it's always good to know, to listen to your navigating system. So just breathe in. Go into the back of your eyes and up a little bit, and start connecting with your third eye. And now just observe what's the energy like there. Is it messy or is it organized? Is it cloudy? Or do you have clarity? Are there pockets of darkness? Or is it all light? Are there things that are in the way? Are there old stories running the show? So just for good measure, I want you to make a little trapdoor in that secret room of your third eye. Make a little trapdoor in the floor and open it up, and start sweeping out anything that doesn't belong there. Remember, this is the home of your intuition, and your intuition is like your safety guard dog to keep you safe in life, to help you avoid the pitfalls, to protect you, to show you, give you a road, a shortcut to success. So just go back into that room behind your eyes, into the third eye chakra. The color is normally royal blue or indigo blue, which is also the color for deep peace. And just make that room more spacious. So start sweeping or brushing, or you can use a squeegee. Anything that doesn't belong there, it's your responsibility to remove it, because nobody else can get in there other than you. So just sweep it out and sweep it down that trapdoor, and it just simply drops down into the center of Mother Earth, and Mother Earth will transform it into beautiful unconditional love that can be used by the universe. So you don't need to worry about contaminating anyone else. and feel yourself become more spacious, more at peace, more open, more easily guided by your intuition, more trusting, more attuned, more wise, more receptive. So some people, when they do this work, they get a real surprise what they come across in their third eye, so in that secret chamber. Like sometimes they see the bodies or faces of people in the past who've had a big influence on their lives, or even their own children who they love very much, but they are not things that belong in your third eye chakra chamber, because this is just for you. And just like we clean our own bedroom or workshop or kitchen, these chakra chambers need to be kept meticulously clean as well, so you receive so they can be powerful. They can help you stay on track and help you to move forward in a very powerful way, right? So just breathe into your body and just see if your intuition has a message for you tonight. And the message is usually something really simple like slow down. Your intuition could be saying, I want you to slow down. I want you to create more space for yourself. I want you to value yourself more. You are worthy of love and guidance. Your intuition could be saying, just wait for me, don't make a decision yet. Or your intuition could be saying, hold on a minute, or stop analyzing, right? So if any random thoughts float into that secret room, just sweep them out. Because actually your conscious mind doesn't belong in there either. This is your center of divine connection to God, or to the divine, or to source, or to the universe, whatever you like to call it. And messages will come to you through impressions, through clear vision or clear audience, or you start writing something, or you get a feeling in your body. So not necessarily through thinking thoughts, okay? It's through a state of an altered state. Anyway, so just see if your body or your little self is starting to feel a little bit safer now that it knows there is a special room right up there in behind the sixth chakra where you connect with your intuition, and that your intuition, by the way, is always there waiting for you. It's never going to go away. It's always there. It's a state of being that you can settle into and enjoy when you tune out to the outside world. So that needs to be tuned out a lot more so you can tune in. And you'll be surprised how amazingly quick you will learn to be highly, highly intuitive and highly skilled in your sixth senses. That means you're becoming extra perceptive. So you start to resonate when people say, speak truthfully and authentically, and you also start to be warned when things are not adding up, so you don't get hurt and distracted so easily. And this in the long run is going to keep you very, very safe. So in our society, we've actually been taught or what's the word, conditioned to mistrust our intuition. And our intuition definitely hasn't been getting the respect and the honor that it deserves. Because, for instance, if you say something like you say, I believe I'm going to earn $50,000 next month, I'll just make this up, right? $50,000 is coming into my bank account next month, and the person says, well, how do you know that? And you say, my intuition has told me. People will think you're crazy, right? And yet your intuition could be totally spot on. Or you could say something a bit more relatable. However, that scenario did actually happen to one of my clients, and she did get a big sum of money in her bank account, and other people couldn't believe it. So that's called a premonition, right? But another thing could be that somebody, an auntie, will ring you up, and you answer the phone, and you know that something is going on in her tummy or whatever, that she's having irritable bowel, or that her irritable bowel is flaring up, and she hasn't even told you that. So women in particular are very good at this, because this is a God-given instinct to help us look after our children, that we know what's wrong with them before anybody else does. However, the point is, in society that's been poo-pooed and shut down, and so it's gone to sleep. And this is a very valuable resource that's way more than any money in the world, is your own intuition. Like I said, it gets you moving out of the suburbs when you were stuck, and gets you out onto the highway so you can, drive to Sydney Opera House or wherever your destination is. Without your intuition, though, it's like you're flying blind, right? You could be thinking you're driving to Sydney when in fact you're going to Perth. And then years down the track you realize you made a wrong turn somewhere. Whereas when your intuition is awake, it's going to tell you. So the sixth chakra behind your eyes, it's called the third eye, or the brow chakra, is the seat of your intuition, your higher intuition. Very, very powerful, and I can't recommend enough that you learn to trust in it, listen to it, and it's going to keep you safe all the way till your last breath. And then it's even going to help you get you to your next destination. So I want to finish with a real fun little exercise where you make a ball of energy in between your hands. So just close your eyes, bring your hands together, and suddenly your hands will stop. You feel the pressure of a ball of energy between your hands. And now just imagine that this ball of energy is perfect royal blue or indigo blue brow chakra energy that's going to heal, support, and open your third eye and activate your intuition. Okay, so now make it a little bit more potent. Just your intention is for it to be another 100 or 1,000 times more potent, this little ball of energy. And now slowly, I'll sit here so you can see what I'm doing. Bring that ball into your brow chakra. Okay, now because this is energy work, you don't need to go all the way in and touch your skin, but you can do if that's what your body feels like. So my body tells me to stop here, and now I'm feeling a lot of pressure, so that's enough energy for my third eye chakra. But if your body goes, bring it all the way into here and cradle it for a minute, that's okay. So feel your body do a nice deep breath in. Feel grateful for your own beautiful energy that's just tuned up and recharged your third eye intuitive chakra battery. So you have clarity for tomorrow, you make wise decisions, it's easier for you to be guided and to be receptive to messages from the divine. So this is a good practice to do for the next 7 days, to start tuning yourself up from the inside out. And when you feel anxious, simply go into that sacred room behind your eyes, lean back, lean further back, because anxiety happens out here. So remember to bring your attention back in the back of your body, into the vertical core, into that room, and your whole being starts to open up and recharge. Usually when we clear and tune up the brow chakra, usually what happens, that beautiful energy will flow down and nourish all the other chakra systems too, and they all become more roomy and spacious. And the aim of the game in life is to stay open, even when stresses happen, or at least to give your body a chance to open up again, because when we live in this kind of state, we're not feeling very happy, and we're not even able to have rewarding relationships. So the aim of the game is to learn how to stay open, and even if shocks happen and we contract, that we learn to open our inner vertical tube again, so the divine energy can flow through us. Okay, I think that's enough for one night. Hope you enjoy this, and simply go over this exercise again several times. And that's one way to up-level your brain, up-level your body, increase your vibrational energy, so you can have a good life, and your light will stay strong, because your light is needed in today's world just as much as anyone else's. And so believe in yourself. Big love to you all, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.